They playing music.
To banish ghosts and goblins, a brand new pair of brogues to rattle over the bar.
A long time ago, there was a legend about people born with a unique gift, the ability to play music so beautiful that it could summon spirits from both the past and the future, making them appear. This gift was known in West Africa as the Korats, and it had healing powers that helped people in their communities. But the problem appeared when people discovered it also attracted evil. It didn't just repel it. In 1932, in one of the cities, we see a young man named Sammy arriving at a church, his face covered with wounds, holding a broken guitar. He entered the church where his father, the pastor, was inside.
It's okay.
I want you to swear to believe those silly ways where they lie. Drop the guitar, Sammy. In the name of God! Put it down.
To understand what happened to him, we need to go back one day. Sammy's cousins, twins named Smoke and Stack, had returned to the city after a long time spent in Chicago. The reason for their return was that they had stolen from a dangerous gang there and fled. When they came back, they were waiting for a gangster to help them buy a new place.
You boys twins? Nah, we cousins. There she is. What are you fellas planning on doing with the place?
Take it. But damn, now understand. And if we see you or any one of your clan buddies cross our property line, we're gonna kill them right where they stand.
Then they went and got Sammy, their cousin, and took him to the place where they were hiding a truck full of liquor bottles in preparation for the big opening party.
Now, okay? You gonna get them back to you in one place?
So tell me about Chicago.
Chicago ain't shit but Mississippi with tall buildings instead of plantation. And that's why we came back home.
They're showing up late, already got us behind schedule. I'm thinking we just set up tonight. Open up next weekend. Nah, fuck that. It's gotta be tonight. Only chance we got if we split up. All right. Love you. Love you too. Be careful. I will. You with me.
Stack took Sammy to help prepare the place, while Smoke took the car and headed to the city to meet his friends. When he arrived, he saw a little girl and asked her to watch the car. He told her that if she honked the horn to alert him if anyone tried to steal it, he would pay her 20 cents for every minute.
And I'm gonna pay you 20 cents. Best I can do. We got a deal. Good.
Smoke went into an old store and met his friend Bo and Bo's daughter, Lisa. He asked Bo to help him with the bar's opening that day. But before he could finish speaking, the girl honked the horn.
Smoke. Terry? Where you been?
I was doing better before you shot me in the ass.
Why the hell you trying to boost my truck?
Y'all was supposed to be in Chicago working for Capone.
Yeah, we back now.
Smoke went back into the store and gave Bo some money to treat the two thieves. Then Bo's wife, Grace, showed up. Smoke asked her to prepare 100 large fish, a sign, and a menu for the new place. She agreed and asked for money. He said to her, "You'll get whatever you want. Just hurry." At the same time, Stack and Sammy were enjoying their time.
Hey, how fast this thing drive?
Too damn fast.
You always said you would tell me what happened to your daddy when I got older. Y'all really kill him?
Nah, we ain't kill him. Smoke did. So you been taking good care of that thing?
Watch this.
The woman that I'm loving, she sure don't feel like that.
We gonna make some money. We gonna make some money.
Then they went to the train station to meet a professional musician named Slim. At first, Slim refused Stack's offer.
I guess that Chicago win. Then your black ass is back down there, huh?
I'll give you $20 to come play at our juke tonight.
Yeah, I wish I could.
We pay you $40 a night.
He played music with Sammy on the street, and a crowd gathered around. Stack used the moment to announce the new bar's address. and invited people to the opening. Sammy saw a girl named Berlin.
I've seen you somewhere before.
Maybe.
On Preacher Bar.
Hailee.
Maybe I'll see you tonight.
Suddenly, Mary, Stack's old girlfriend, appeared and argued with him for leaving her in the past.
The wife won't stand at you.
Excuse me, boy. Where's this Stack? You know I waited for you.
What the hell are you doing back here, Mary?
Rotten hell, Stack.
Shit, I will. Save your trifling ass a room.
As they were walking down the street, Slim saw a group of slaves and was deeply affected. He told Stack and Sammy that he had once been captured and forced to play for free, and since then, he had hated slavery. Placing a flower on a certain grave.
Papa's here. How you been?
Come along. Who you and Stack robbed to get enough money for them crackers to sell you a whole meal.
I've seen men die ways I didn't even know was possible. I ain't never saw no roots, no demons, no ghosts, no magic, just power. And only money can give you that. You fool.
I work every route my grandmama taught me to keep you and that crazy brother of yours safe.
So why those roots ain't working on our baby then?
I don't know. You still got that mojo bag. Why you here, Smoke?
We was hoping to serve food at the juke tonight. We want you to cook for us. But I love you, and I miss you.
Elsewhere in the city, we see a man walking with smoke coming out of his body in a strange way. He went to a couple's house and asked for help.
I thought I could trust them, but they tried to kill me. Oh, God. Oh, they took my wife. Oh, God. I'm a coward, ain't I?
Have you seen anyone recently?
No.
He's not what he seems. God forbid you let him into your home.
Bert! Bert! Bert!
He's all better now.
Hey, baby.
At that moment, all preparations at the venue had been completed, the casino was opened, and work began as usual. Berlin arrived accompanied by Smoke, and Sammy was very happy because he would be performing that night. Mary also showed up.
My condolences about your mother.
It's all right.
Suddenly, Smoke appeared.
Life after you got stuck in the smoke.
Mary, you go shaking on Slim.
Then Stack came and told him to try to resolve his issue with Mary. So Stack went to Mary and asked her to leave the
I'm
venue.
not here for you.
Then why you here then? Come on. Cornbread, let's get her a car.
It's all right. I didn't want to be white. I wanted to be with you.
All it takes is the wrong person in here to see you or get back to them crackers and they gonna try to kill you.
What mattered to you?
Somebody out there put their hands on you. Me and my brother gonna come kill them all.
So you'll kill for me.
Inside, Salim was finishing his performance, and Sammy confidently entered and started playing a musical piece that amazed the audience. His playing was so powerful that it summoned spirits from the past and the future to play with him. But just as this power attracts good spirits, it also draws in evil ones. Indeed.
I said shit.
Get the twins.
Hey there.
It ain't how may I help you folks?
We happen to be musicians, and we walked to hungry as dogs.
Woof woof.
You wouldn't mind us coming in now, would you? You fellers must be the owners of this establishment.
That's right.
Name's Remick. This here's Joan and Bert.
When Sammy came closer,
you.
Rimac immediately recognized him
voice
and
I
said,
heard.
"You're the musician, right?" Smoke was suspicious of them, so he asked where they were from. Rimac told him they came from a nearby village, and that they liked the music and decided to join in. Smoke replied, the nearby village is 50 kilometers away. Did you walk all that distance on foot? At that point, Rimac changed the subject, and they all started playing and singing a strange song, which annoyed Smoke, so he ordered them to leave. Rimac said, we have a lot of money, and we're going to spend it all tonight. Still, Smoke insisted they leave. Rimac replied, what's the difference? Isn't Mary also white? Sandy quickly responded, Mary is family. At that moment, Smoke drew his gun and threatened them, so they said they would leave peacefully, and if he changed his mind later, they would be outside. Meanwhile, Mary went to Stake and told him that a financial problem was approaching because most of the black farmers attending the event didn't have enough money to cover the cost. She suggested letting the 3 white men in, as they might be able to make money from
You
them.
don't need every dime you can get when they put 2 and 2 together. Let me go talk to them and see about putting something real on the till. Come on.
She did go out to them, and when she arrived, they were still singing.
Will you go, lassie? You looking for some fresh air? Or
And y'all got money to spend.
plenty money. You want to see?
What type of money is this? Where's this from?
It's from a different place and a different time. You can have it.
Then he suddenly stopped her from talking and said, you're sad, and there's a great pain in your heart. I can heal it. Mary was startled by his words and told him her mother had recently died, but her speech was cut off when she saw his eyes turn red. She sensed danger and realized his evil intentions. She quickly pulled out her gun and told him, you need to leave immediately. But as soon as she turned her back, Rimac jumped on her and bit her. Inside, Berlin was singing passionately, and people were singing along with her. Suddenly, Maria came in and asked Danny to let her in.
Man, what you done out there?
You gonna let me in?
Come on. Over here.
A little later, Salim came out to Danny and told him it was very hot inside, so Danny asked him to guard the door while he went to the bathroom. At that moment, Mary gave the money to Stake and took him with her to the room.
You drew.
At the same time, a fight broke out between 2 men that nearly turned into a crime, so Smoke intervened and asked Sammy to call staff, but Sammy refused, so Smoke went himself. And when he opened the door, he was shocked.
Is that what it looks like? We gonna kill every last one of you.
Smoke ran to his brother Stack, trying to stop the bleeding, but sadly, Stack died in his arms, and his last words were,
So sorry. Slim, keep everybody in.
Hey, Slim, what the fuck?
Party's over, y'all.
No.
Y'all got to go.
See you soon.
As for Sammy, he blamed himself for Stack's death because he saw Maria taking him to the room. At that time, Sandy recalled Maria's words as she ran out and said she had said, we will kill you all, which meant she wasn't alone. She asked Smoke to remove Stack's body from the room because she suspected he had turned into a demon like her, but Smoke refused and asked her to perform a spell to bring him back to life. She apologized and said she couldn't. Meanwhile, Grace was trying to convince her husband, Bo, to leave the place. He agreed and went to get their car ready. Sandy got everyone out of the room and locked the door on Stack, then handed the key to Sammy and told him,
Watch over him.
Everyone was surprised when Danny returned from outside, begging Solemn to let him in.
Where the hell you been at, man? Turns out I need to take a shit.
God, dog, what happened to you, Smoke?
Stack D. I'm sorry. All right, well, let me in so I can help.
Why you can't just walk your big ass up in here without an invite, huh? Admit to it.
Admit to what?
That you dead. That one of them white folks out there killed you and you a hate now.
So you listening to this? I'm supposed to walk back?
Ain't my problem.
So Danny started to think and asked for his pay, saying he would leave the place. When Smock reached out to give him the money, Danny suddenly grabbed his hands and tried to bite him. Sandy said to Smoke, they are not ghosts or demons. They are vampires. Before she could finish her sentence, a Steak woke up in the room after he had turned into a vampire. He knocked on the door and asked them to open it.
Smoke.
Okay, open up that door, let me on out of here. Nigga, of course me, open the door. Well, you lost a lot of blood.
Oh, yeah.
Smoke. That ain't your brother.
All right. Open the door, Smoke. I'm laying all you sons of bitches down. Smoke, come on, man. Open the door, it's me. Please, Smoke, let me out of this room.
Smock went to get the key, but Estak suddenly broke the door and came out. Immediately, Sandy threw garlic fire, which burned him, so Estak was forced to flee the place. A little later, Sandy began to explain to them how to resist vampires with wooden stakes and garlic, and she told them that the greatest weapon against them is sunlight. Sandy said that vampire thoughts are connected to each other.
If I get bit by one of them, promise me right now that you'll free me before I turn. I got somebody on the other side waiting for me. They waiting on you too.
At the same time, they discovered a corpse among them, surrounded by a lot of blood. Sami and Smock took it outside and found vampires singing, dancing, and having a party. They had turned everyone who left the place into vampires, including Bo, and their number had become very large. When they returned, Sandy asked everyone to eat garlic to reassure that they were okay and had not turned into vampires, but Berlin refused. Smoke pointed his gun at her and fired at Sammy when he objected. So Berlin was forced to eat the garlic, and it turned out everyone was fine. Afterwards, Smock discovered that the man they and Sammy had taken out was still alive, and what was around him was just red grapes. Suddenly they heard knocking on the door.
Hey, Smoke, let me in, man. Smoke, let me in.
Look at here.
Hey, come on. What, Smoke? Some weird shit going on out here, Smoke. What's wrong?
Bo appeared in front of Grace and asked her to come with him, saying they would go home. Of course, Grace was terrified and realized he was a vampire, so she refused to go out with him or even let him in. Suddenly, Remak appeared before them.
This world already left you for dead.
So why don't you go ahead, invite us in?
You let us in, man.
This can't be real.
You the devil.
Sammy, the one I came for. I sensed you. I want to see my people again. I'm trapped here. But your gifts can bring them to me.
Remak talked to Sammy and said he wanted him because his music was very strong, to the extent that it summoned his ancestors. He offered all of them to become vampires and live forever. Salim got angry and told them they would not leave Sami, but Remak replied that they would die because the man they bought the place from intended to kill them all in the morning because they were black. Suddenly, the man who had just transformed showed an evil smile. Estak tried to convince his brother to join them, and when they felt it would affect him, Smock quickly entered and closed the door. At that time, Grace was broken and could not bear it, because if she waited until morning, her daughter would die. She screamed loudly and said to them to come. This made Remak very happy because then he could enter easily.
It's the song they were singing.
Immediately, Smock and his crew prepared their weapons and Molotov cocktails and waited for him. Salim sacrificed himself and allowed the others to escape. As soon as they exited through the back door, Remak and Estak were waiting for him. Estak attacked Smoke, and Remak attacked Sami. Berlin tried to protect her lover and stabbed Remak in the back with a stake. Remak attacked her and bit her on the neck. Immediately, Smoke shot Remak to keep him away from Berlin. Berlin asked Sami to run away, and Sami indeed escaped.
Keep running. Make it sunrise.
At the same time, Smock and Estak were fighting. Outside, Remak told Sami that holy words wouldn't help him and began to drown him in water. As for Estak and Smock, the two were fighting fiercely. but Estok managed to pin Smock to the ground and was about to bite his neck. However, Smock flipped the table at the last moment, ending up on top of Estok.
Sorry I couldn't keep you safe. Homie, sorry. You always did.
On the other side, Rimac was lifting Sami with one hand and choking. Sami managed to grab his guitar and hit Rimac on the head with it, causing all the vampires to feel the same pain. Rimac didn't die. He grabbed Sami's head and moved closer to bite his neck, to make him follow him. But suddenly, Smock appeared at the last moment and stabbed Rimac, causing all the vampires to feel pain at the same time. Smock ran to Sami to check on him. At that moment, the sun rose and burned Rimac and all the remaining vampires. Rimac died burning before the boy left his body, and his evil spirit went to hell. After that, Smock and Sami took a strange box down from the car, and Smock told Sami to be strong without it, because he had one last mission to accomplish. Indeed, Sami got into the car and returned to the church, holding the remains of the guitar, which was the first shot of the film. As for Smoke, he sat in front of the place on top of the box, and began recalling all his beautiful memories with his brother who had lived with him. Contained a machine gun and a sniper rifle. Soon after, a gang leader arrived with his crew and their weapons to kill Smoke's crew. But they found no one. Smock began hunting them down with a sniper rifle from afar, one by one.
Try the front.
This one is too.
In his side, but he resisted and headed to the gang leader who sold him the place, emptying his weapon. At this point, Smock realized he was going to die from the bleeding in his body. Then the scene changes after many years, and we learn that Sami lived and never left the guitar. He continued playing it until he became old. One day, while he was in a casino in Chicago, Algierd came in and told him that two people wanted to meet him. Sami told him to let them in. The moment Algierd allowed them in, he was stunned. Suddenly, Estok and Mary entered. Estok said to him, "Don't be surprised," and told him that Smock, his brother, couldn't kill him back then, but made him promise not to kill Sami. He then offered Sami to turn him so he could play forever and live a longer life. But Sami said that was enough for him. Estok asked Sami to play him something old, so Sami took out their father's old guitar and started playing the song. Estok and Mary enjoyed it very much and remembered that day. Estok placed $200 on him that he had promised Sami and asked him to take care of himself, then left. Before leaving, Sami stopped him and asked how he felt on the day everything changed. Estok told him that it was the best day of his life, that he and his brother had achieved their dream when they gathered their people's children around them and established a special place for them. At that moment, Sami began to recall everything, and the movie ended.